Hello, hello ASMR Nation. I'm going to chew my extra bubblegum flavored gum. I know, I can't blow bubbles with this kind of gum. I can't. I tried, failed. Women's Health, fast, fiery, feel good magazine flip through. Soft spoken. But first, housekeeping. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my nonsense. If you're old here, welcome back, OGs. If you're new here, please consider hitting subscribe. If you're old here, double check to make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell. Hit the like if you like. Leave a comment. Anything nice. Just a hello. Anything that relates to the video. And as always, I will link my tip jar in the description box. Absolutely no pressure, but anything does help and is much appreciated. So, Women's Health Cookie Set Crush. One ingredient turns this batter into a body booster. The beginner's issue. No matter your starting point, we've got the inspo for you. I guess that makes sense because it's January, so a lot of people are starting their New Year's resolutions for fitness. Ariana DeBose's year of first. Hello, Oscar winner and Marvel star. You can tell I don't watch Marvel. On the cover, fast, fiery, feel good. So quick, so effective, it's fitness time. Never in my life could I have done that. Like, there's no point in even my peak physical condition that I could do that. I could do a headstand, but not that. Behind any headstand or race finish line polished presentation, the list goes on and on, is an awkward, uncomfortable beginning. That's true with anything. Warm up, January, February 2023. Get going guide, how to forge a new path. Remember, every pro was once a beginner. Trust they'll empathize with your sitch. Mind tricks. It's a padlock. Unlock your instincts to release hidden potential. And there are some biases. So, like bias number 1, loss aversion. Your weight potential gains against what you could lose by trying something new. You overvalue the losses and end up not following through. Bias 2 is a bandwagon effect. Bias 3 is psychological distance. Brain weaves. Ready, set, connect. Fitness, language, commute, food, and mind. So fitness, a few times a week, work on mastering a new compound movement that challenges your mind and body. Language, during downtime, try various games designed to strengthen your vocabulary, grammar, and spelling. Commute, discover and drive a new route to work, or even take a different mode of transport if possible. Food, learn to cook a few meals instead of ordering your usual from your favorite takeout spot. Mind, invite yourself to meditate for a few minutes or spend some screen-free time reflecting on the day. I absolutely refuse to meditate in the traditional sense, and my pet peeve is people telling me I'm doing it wrong. It's not for everybody, and there are certain mental conditions that could possibly be even harmful to, or like make things worse. So stop telling everybody that they need to meditate in the traditional way. Strong starts. So I think these are like, well, let's see. Need some inspiration to make that very first stride. Discover it through 4 women who experienced life transforming moments. The first time I walked again after a diagnosis. Despite being in a wheelchair for almost 2 years after I was diagnosed with 2 neuromuscular autoimmune conditions, I made it my goal to walk down the aisle at my sister's wedding as her maid of honor. As I slowly made my way down the aisle, I locked eyes with my mom. We were both crying and smiling. The first time I said no thanks to alcohol. I was a bartender, and it was common to grab drinks with my coworkers after the shift, but eventually it became clear that I couldn't make rational decisions after drinking. I knew I had to get sober for me and my 2 kids. The first night was tough. I ran out of work so fast because the temptation to stay and have a drink was too much. When I got home, I ate Cherry Garcia ice cream. Of course, I felt left out, and the sense of sadness something happened for the very first, without a drink, the first girls' night, first wedding, etc. But the feeling of waking up not hungover and being immensely proud of myself for turning down a drink is what kept me going, and today I'm 2 years sober. Sugar. Sugar is like what a lot of people use. It's like to wean off of alcohol. And alcohol does have a lot of sugar in it, so I keep whistling my asses. Sugar does have a lot of alcohol in it, so it makes sense why you could use that as like your crutch to leave. But then you gotta break the sugar habit too. Golden hours. You wake up at 6 a.m., out the door to get to work. 7:30 a.m., right as your alarm goes off, you feel refreshed and ready. 8:30 a.m., your blaring alarm then hits snooze. 9:15 a.m., 15 minutes before you're supposed to be on your first Zoom meeting. And then the new nurse, you are on vacation and can finally go to bed at the time that feels right to you. I am an early bird. What are you? I did not used to be an early bird. Science-backed ways to feel better every day. Hydrate habitually, get some deep sleep, and do a gut check. Yeah, I should probably do a gut check. Hitting reset. After Amanda Lucci, WH deputy editor of the content strategy, missed fitness goals she'd been working toward for almost a year, she didn't lament what she'd lost. Instead, she set a new target with the intention of truly nourishing her mind and body. Create a new exercise narrative, set holistic performance goals, master basic movements. I gotta resituate myself. Okay. Unpause your workout regime. If you are sidelined by injury or illness, these strategies will switch your focus to fitness again. Strength training, follow the 15% rule. That's for 2 weeks out. 4 weeks out, start with a clean slate. If you're out for more than 4 weeks, work your consistency muscle. As far as cardio goes, that was for strength training. If you're out for 2 weeks, get LIIT, HIIT's chiller cousin. It's HIIT's chiller cousin. Low intensity interval training. If you're going out for 4 weeks, switch things up. Rebuild your aerobic capacity. And if you're out for more than 4 weeks, go for RPE. Forget about metrics. Leave your smartwatch at home and focus on rate perceived exertion. Own your morning. Oh my gosh. Do you know who she is? I follow her on TikTok. Elise Myers. Okay. Go Elise. Oh my god. And I love it. She's not all like made up. She's just how she looks on her Twitter. Her TikTok. How does Elise Myers, content creator, mom, and host of the podcast Funny Because It's True, start her day? Great question. It's one of her go-to phrases. We'd love to tell you it all begins with a very early alarm followed by a solo creative time, chocolate chip snack, and basketball with her son. Then the work commences. Her morning must-haves. Nespresso caramel cookie coffee. I get lungo pods, which are basically a double shot. Family time. We shoot hoops in the living room together. It's really fun. Storytelling. I'm not someone who journals, so I make social media. Yeah, we are kind of replacing journaling with voice journaling, aren't we? Aren't we now? She says, I am a morning person, but my personality exists only between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. Oh my God. We're so much alike. After that, I'm pretty much waiting till the next morning. Yeah, I have that too. It's, I'm a tornado when I wake up, but once I turn from tornado to potato, it's over. My brain's not going to work till my next tornado comes through. Sorry. Dance, self-revolution. Through flamenco class, WH assistant Nadine Mejia uncovered a new way to her duende, most authentic self. I released my expectation of perfection, something I've applied to my life since childhood, and let my body feel the music, not worrying about nailing each move. And a Own Your Morning book. Reset your routine to unlock your potential. Beauty, look at those brows. Oh my God, she's so lucky. Skin in the Game. Is bulking your facial muscles the key to a smoother, tighter look? That's all over like TikTok and like doing the facial muscle exercises. There's differing opinions on if it works or not. And you definitely don't want to go down this like, I don't know, pipeline into where there's like extreme, like you get obsessed with working out your facial muscles. It's like all you do. The need to know facial. But oh my God, her skin is amazing. And I like that shirt too. What science said, but were the results all in my head, the product of a healthy dose of wishful thinking? It's complicated. Yeah. Do your homework. As with most exercises, it's important to learn the proper way to perform these moves. You don't want to wing it. Oh, here are some of them. 2-minute tightening. Experts offer advice on how to pump your face at home. Raise your brows. Lift your lids. Use the index finger gently sweeping along the lower lid 3 times and end by massaging the temple in a circular motion. I mean, it feels good. I'll give them that. Send puffiness packing. Position the index finger and the middle finger from each hand into a V shape. Gently drag them down the sides of the face and neck at least 3 times to promote lymphatic drainage. Sculpt your jawline. Bring your bottom lip over your top. Smile and you'll feel your cheek and jaw muscles working. Hold for 5 seconds and repeat 3 times. I have lipstick on. So if I did that, I'd probably get lipstick, like clown lipstick all over my face. A brighter smile. Oh, it's probably the red lipstick trick. Even good for you stuff high coffee can stain. Experts offer illuminating tips on keeping your teeth strong and shiny white. Pass on certain pastes. Counterintuitive as it sounds, You're better off avoiding whitening toothpaste. Oh. Sidestep stains. Food and drinks like coffee, red wine, blueberries cause discoloration, so just avoid them. But if you're gonna have them, like rinse your mouth out right after. And even better if you can brush after you have something like that. That's better. Learn your labels. Pay close attention to the ingredients of at-home whitening products. I recommend that people look for something with hydrogen peroxide. Keep it cool. Past fixed time wearing red lipstick with cool blue undertones. Meet Beaming Brigade. Celebrity cosmetic dentist Amira. She's a Smile Direct partner. Sir John, celebrity makeup artist David Frank, DMD, cosmetic dentist. Oh, they even have a lipstick recommendation. $28. You don't need a $28 lipstick. But they have the NARS red. Beauty MVPs. I do like this brand, but I'm cutting down on all my products. I don't want anything really, just like stuff I can get at Target. Eggs are so expensive right now, and one of my friends just went and bought some eggs and then dropped them and cracked them all, almost all of them. Smart cookies. Smart cookies. Create your own protein treats with easy to follow, totally customizable formulas. More cookies. I'm not big on cookies, although we have a place called Cookies and Dreams. They're not even cookies, they're like this big, and there's just like layers in there. Sometimes there's like a cookie inside of a cookie, like an Oreo in the middle. It's crazy. CBD for your pain. It does help. I've used it. It helps. Everyone feels pain as we age, but CBD can help you deal with it. Pantry pleasers. So some dried strawberries. When you're searching for some sweetness, dried fruit delivers. We tried over 150 no sugar added bags and boxes to find the top one ingredient goodies. I like dried mangoes, but they're not cheap. Oats After Dark. That is, I've never seen oats like that before. I will say that. Turn your morning bowl into a PM feast, breakfast, dinner, anyone. A super savory base, a splash of sesame oil, and a ton of toppings. Most important meal of the day, round 2. I'd try it. I'll save this and maybe I'll try it. Spice time. Ready, set, prep. My roommate at the place I work out of town found some of my old taco seasoning. This taco seasoning has to be about probably 4+ years old, and he's using it. I said, do check the expiration date. He's like, spices don't expire. I was like, yeah, they don't. I wouldn't like say at the expiration date they expire, but I wouldn't go 4 years over. Feel good now. Oh, I like her necklace. Fitness, best in sweat. Fitness isn't just about workouts. It's a lifestyle that influences what you wear, lift, eat, and how you sleep, recover, and adventure. Like the confidence to have that skirt and do a move like that. The trust in that skirt simply amazes me. Because mine would probably like snap and flap to my neck. Fitness. Third Love Kinetic Impact Sports Bra. Ibex Merino Tencel Long Sleeve Tee. Jean the Label Box Crop and Bike Shorts. Vuori Rib Studio Legging. Bombas Gripper Ankle Socks. I do want to try some Bombas socks. And the Spanx Get Moving Pleated Short. And then some sneakers. The Best Do-It-All Shoe. Lululemon Charge Feel with a springy feel and extra ankle support. These are now go-tos for multiple staffers. They're $150, which I guess isn't too bad if you're wearing them all the time. I wouldn't spend $150 on a shoe that I'm wearing twice a year. Workout. And then just some more stuff you can buy if you want to work out at home. I'm still debating on if I want to get a Stanley tumbler or not. Explorer. We have Serena dress, She Fly Go There pant. The generous zipper solves the mid-hike pee problem. And the sizing is more inclusive than many outdoor brands. So it's got some kind of zipper that allows you to pee outdoors. Sounds like. Recover. Health tracker trend. Health and fitness fanatics are biohacking blood sugar to optimize energy, performance, and more. WH reports on convo sparking issue. So, some kind of bioengineering of blood sugars. I mean, start there, but hopefully it finds a way to help people with blood sugar issues like diabetics. Finding your flat line. Oh my god, look at all the gluten. Kinesiology tape. I mean, that's a science, right? I've never had it done, but I've seen it on people. Robitussin has naturals now. Naturals for adults. 100% drug-free, made with Ivy Leaf and True Source certified honey. Soothe cough naturally day or night. Oh, look at the sweatshirts. I want both. They are at womenshealthmagazine.com. Morning person and night owl. Oh my god. I could just wear those every day. If they had a few different colors. The game plan. What is this? Cat and dog stuff. Black Adam. Trivia. Sugar. Tap into your inner strength. Rah-rah. Self-esteem boosts are falling out of fashion. What's in? Self-compassion, a more stable, sustainable way to feel confident, and a skill that you can learn, practice, and master. Thank God. Because some of that stuff was just toxic. There was a lot of years of just toxic positivity. A lot. And it was exhausting. How to choose your own compassion. How to check your own compassion meter. These scales developed by Neff will help you figure out where you stand. Each statement, write down the number that represents how often you behave in the way described. And then there's a bunch of questions. You check anywhere from almost never at 1 to almost always as 5. So let's just give you a few examples. When something painful happens, I try to take a balanced view of the situation. I would say the first 5 minutes, I don't. Once I breathe, then almost always. When I'm feeling down, I tend to obsess and fixate on everything that's wrong. Almost always at first. And then I get a grip. I gotta get a grip. Feedback loop. The way you talk to yourself can fuel compassion, but acing positive self-talk is not simply telling yourself everything's great. How to change your tune. Notice the negativity, make a wish, and replace the word should. Start here. Bunch of sales pitches. The only thing I see that I would really want is one of those. I would like one of those. Power. I love how this always looks good in magazines when they do these colors that don't match. But I would feel so ridiculous wearing colors that didn't match. Whatsoever. For actor, singer, dancer Ariana DeBose, a groundbreaking Oscar was just the beginning of the now the 31-year-old is working to carve out a life that's truly her own by setting boundaries, maintaining a harmonious mindset, moving her body in ways that bring joy. Soak up her honest take on fresh starts to get inspired. God, I wish I could cut my hair off. I don't have the head for it. I don't have the hair for it either. My hair, I don't. Look at this. Oh my God. I wish. Look at her brows too. But that hair, it would be so easy and it's so cute to just put a little product and then be done and look cute. Anytime something worthwhile has happened in my life, it's because I did a thing that I was afraid of. Ain't that the truth? Lightning challenge. Come one, come all. Whether you're beginning again or way beyond, the strength challenge will condition you top to bottom, tip to tail, in no more than 20 minutes a day. The fundamental movement patterns, scalable reps, minimal equipment to enable everyone to feel pushed and changed in just 28 days. Nice glutes. She must work out. That's from Dumb and Dumber. Things to leave behind in 2023. Any person, pastime, or program that wastes precious minutes you don't have or fails to help you feel amazing and get after your goals. Head to toe hit. I wish I could find my dumbbell. I haven't seen it in a long time. More easily done home workout weight training, small weight training. Oh, the physical prowess. Beauty starter kit. You wouldn't attempt a 150-pound deadlift on your first day at the gym, and the same goes for cultivating a solid skincare routine or pinpointing your ideal foundation shade. So we asked, thanks IG polls, what confuses you most about beauty? And we created this back to basics guide for some answers. Skin. So many creams and serums, so much uncertainty how to use them and which you actually need. Here, derms reveal the essential info for a complexion kickstart. Like I said, I am not like the basics. Okay, so I see some basics here. You know, Cetaphil. That's probably the only thing I would buy on this. Sunscreen. Hair. Bangs. Oh my god. I just wear a clip-in bang. That's why sometimes you see me with a bang. It's just like a clip-in bang. Because I want bangs really bad. But I have to look down for work. And if I was looking down, they would just be like in my vision and it would not be good. Body. Smooth skin with no ingrowns. A fresh blade. A shaving cream. Glide your razor in the direction of growth. And a few days post-shave, treat the area with alpha hydroxy acid. A few days post-shave. I shave every day. And that's not about anybody but me. I don't like when my legs touch and I can feel the stubble. So it just has nothing to do with appearance or looks. It's just me and my sensory issues. Ace your base. And then some lipstick colors. The social media mirror. Mirror. TikTok and Instagram videos are leading more women to self-diagnose with forms of neurodiversity such as ADHD and autism, but experts are wary of the nuance lacking mental health content made for views. Okay. Do I speak my piece on that? I should do a whole video on that. If I want to say it real quickly, I'll say it like this. For many years, I did not know I was an alcoholic. It's not something a blood test can tell you. You have to decide when you're at your wit's end with yourself, like something's not right with the way I'm drinking. Then you kind of get there and you go to a meeting and you find a bunch of other people that were drinking, problem drinking the way you were drinking, and you don't have a unique thing to say in everybody has a similar story, or they've heard a similar story from another alcoholic, and they will tell you nobody can tell you you're an alcoholic. There's not a flat out medical test for it. It's something you have to come to terms with. You are the professional of your own experience. So, as somebody that was diagnosed with one form of ND, and now realizing that I think I'm on a spectrum, so I have both, and I'm fully comfortable saying I have both. Like, no doctor is going to be able to tell me exactly what's going on in my head, only I can. So if you're being honest with yourself, and you put it in terms of like the alcoholism, which is why I drank, because I was ND and I could not get my brain to slow down. So I used alcohol as a crutch for a long time, just to kind of soften my sensory issues and then slow down my brain. So I wish they would help more people from a younger age get a proper diagnosis and learn, not just a diagnosis. They give you a diagnosis, they give you a med if you want a med, and that's about it. It's not enough. I would put my money on the fact that so many substance users, problem substance users, are ND. Like probably 75%. I'm guessing. That's my guess. And I've been in the rooms for a long time. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, actually, I think there's a leading school in neurodiversity. I think it's Washington. So it's one of the Washington schools. And they just published a paper saying that if you take a bunch of online tests and they come up positive and you feel like you are, it's probably a pretty safe bet that you are if you're honest on the testings that are offered online. One more thing to add to that is that if normal people, like going back to the thing of alcoholism, normal drinkers don't have in their search history, they don't have questions like, do I have a drinking problem? Why can't I just have a few? Why do I act crazy when I drink? They don't have that in their search history on their computer. They don't have it in their search history up here. Asking those questions is a big sign. Okay. All right, if you're still there, thank you for sticking around to the end. Oh my gosh, that was a long one, 35 minutes. I gotta go pick up my groceries. I hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, and a good night's sleep, and I will see y'all real soon.